come downtown to do a short video. It's nice to see people social distancing, nicely spaced out there, well done. That's perfect timing, literally. They are the first people that I've seen since I got here. So I'm just going to step across here. I can tell you now, this is a Saturday. Normally on a Saturday, this whole area will be absolutely packed with people. So it's actually very nice to see that most people aren't here. I'm just going to do a few short bits of video. Princess Island Park. I can see one person. They've closed some of the road down on Memorial Drive down there, if you look, and that's to give extra space for people walking around and keeping their distance. Very nice to see. Well done. Yes. Traffic is much lighter. This is Saturday. This is lighter than normal Sunday's traffic, which is very nice. Just going to walk down here. I can see 3 or 4 people in the park. That's about it. I can't see the mountains, so they look pretty cloudy out that way, which is good. We're not allowed out there at the moment anyway, so most of the parks and that have all been closed off. Basically the rule is if you need to drive there in a vehicle, don't go. You can still get dropped off out there and you can go off and what have you, but the advisory is to basically stay home. So I think you'll find that the majority of people are doing that. I know some people up in the towns up there, and they're very quiet. Look at this, there's nobody on this path at all, which is very nice. Right, I'm going to head down that way for a little ways and do a little bit of video, and that'll be that. Traffic flow on a Saturday. Normally it's continuous in both directions. There's nobody on this path all the way down, so that's good. Very nice to see everybody actually keeping a really good distance. The transit is still running, but there's anybody on the bus. Oh, one person on the bus. That's good. They are still running, the buses. Cool. See some people. They're all heading down that way as well, so I shall let them get some distance. Very quiet city, changing times for sure. Right, they've got a good distance ahead. Right, let's put this down for a bit and I'm going to continue down that way. Now this is something you can't normally do. This is no pedestrian bridge, but they've got it all closed off for the social distancing. So this is the one and only time, I suspect, I will ever actually get to walk across this bridge. Normally you take your life in your hands even crossing the end of this road. Yeah. The river's starting to melt a little bit there. A lot of ice and slush in the river. Not often you'd ever get to walk across this bridge. Actually, the only time I've ever walked on this bridge, other than today, was when they do the fireworks on here for Canada Day. They close the bridge off and they run everything from here. The ice is breaking up. There's about 3 feet of ice down there, so it's all breaking up, which is nice to see. That time of year. Still minus 14 out here, which is pretty cold. Right, I'm going to put this camera away for a little bit. because I am pretty cold. A little bit of video downtown. I've just gone down Centre Street. There's Dragon City Mall. That's the Bow Building. As you can see, there is next to nobody down here. Everybody's doing their part. There's a couple of people, and they basically cross the road or go the other side. So that's good. It's normally only ever this quiet very early on a Sunday morning. For this to be mid-morning on a Saturday is it's very encouraging to see, but unfortunately not good times. But it's nice to see that the plan is working. I was going to go over to the head over there and do some video over there, but I just saw some people over there, so I will stay this side of the street and continue on downtown that way. Very quiet. Just waiting for the lights. That way again. Oh, building's very nice. Got the wrong camera for that shot, but go with it. Heading down that way, then off up through the town there a bit. A Saturday on Stephen Avenue Mall. Normally a very, very busy place. Not today. It's nice to see. Not sure why that car's parked there. Don't normally have any parking down here at all. Up that way for a bit. Batteries in this camera do not like it when it's cold, so it's just going to wander down here a touch and stay away from as many people as possible. Right, that'll do for now. Well, a couple of very famous statues in Calgary here. Not sure these two got the message about social distancing, but we'll let these two off, I suspect. Yeah. Every business down here is closed up at the moment, compulsory closures, nothing's allowed to be open. Basically everybody's staying away from everybody else, which is good. I normally head up through the mall when I'm down here, but I'm not going to today. I'm just going to wander down along the bottom and then back up over the other way. Right. Nice and sunny though, I'll give it that. Right, let's head down that way and see how we do. My walk continues. Seen a fair few numbers of police officers downtown, which is good because all the businesses and everything are closed up, so there's always people out looking for opportunities to get up to no good. So I've noticed there's a very good police presence downtown. Very nice to see. Thank you for all your work. Helps keep everybody safe. Not that we have too much trouble here in Calgary anyway, but it's nice to see. The +15 system, which is all the interior walkways, which is where I normally walk when I'm downtown, is actually all closed up at the moment. You're not allowed to walk through there either, because there are some pinch points where people have to pass fairly close to each other. So they've closed all of those down as well, so that's nice. Yeah. These are our trees, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. When they put these things in here, they were debating on whether to put in real trees or put in these things, so they came up with these things. Yeah. They make for interesting photographs, but not really sure they appeal to me very much. I would rather see real trees, but they're very popular. A lot of people come down to look at them. They do create quite a bit of shade actually in the summer, so they do a job, I guess. Right, this is the end of Stephen Avenue Mall, and as you can see, there is nobody here, other than me freezing. Yeah. The cold weather is certainly helping keep people indoors and keeping them apart, so that's nice to see. Hey, there's a person. I see a person. A real person. Yeah. Right. I shall head up back towards the river, do some pictures on the way. Sea train is still running. There's not many people on it, and they've changed the operating hours. I normally pop in there and go and have a cup of tea upstairs. Tim Hortons is in there upstairs. However, I haven't seen a single solitary person in there, so they got signs on all the doors, so I think everything's actually closed. Yeah. Right, I am going to head back up towards the river. The sunshine's lovely. If I can get back up towards the river, get back in the sunshine, that would be rather nice. This is pretty cold down here. That's the only trouble. It's still minus 14. But, once you get out in the sunshine, it's very nice, but in the cold, not so much. Let's let these people go by. Right, let's head back towards the river, I think. Waiting for the train. Okay, fresh battery. Other one was getting a bit cold there. This camera doesn't like the cold, especially when you're doing video. It does not like the cold. Mind you, my ears don't like the cold at the moment either. In amongst the buildings down here, the wind is still a bit... Ugh. Right. This is 4th Ave Southwest. That's the West End Hotel. Most of these hotels down here are all closed up. They've ordered those all closed as well, which is good. There's nobody coming to stay anyway, so not much point in them being open really. So, right, nothing coming. Over we go. Yes. I don't know if I've ever actually seen the Western Hotel closed down, but it is at the moment. Just by keeping everybody safe, I guess. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head down into Eau Claire Market down here and get some sunshine. Right, heading down towards Eau Claire Market. Everything down here is closed. The hotel down here, the Sheraton's closed as well. The city has ordered the closure of most buildings. There's not actually much work being done down here at the moment either. A lot of these companies have actually closed down. All the food there is, you're not allowed to have anything that basically sells food. You can do takeaway and you can do delivery, but there's no sit down and what have you. I have to say, the city is very weird when it's like this. On Saturday it's normally absolutely bustling with people down here. And there's a chap I can see over there. And that is it. Everything else is closed up pretty much. Right, I'm going to head over through here. Let's make sure I'm not going to get run over. I know I'm supposed to stop for the light, but since there was nothing actually stopped for, let's see. Chinese Cultural Centre down there. Got an amazing roof in that building, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think that's closed at the moment, otherwise I'd go and take some pictures. Sheraton and everything all down here is all closed up. Right. Just me and my friends here. Hello. Right. Let's head down through the park. Right. I cannot ever remember it being this quiet ever. It's like a ghost town down here. Oh. Looks like the Oakland Market Mall is open. There's nothing in there. All the fooderies and that are closed. I guess people can go in there and warm up. These old buildings have been here for some time. This is when this was all actually a sawmill and what have you down here. This was the Eau Claire and Bow River Lumber Company. Oh, that sun feels nice. Oh, I'll take some more of that. Yeah, it's actually very nice food in here as well. Yeah. But like everything else in the city, everything is closed up. This lot on this side, this is the actual mall. This is all scheduled for being demolished. They're going to redevelop this site, maybe. Yeah, who knows? Maybe there'll be a change of plans with all this COVID thing now. I'm not sure. Be interesting to see what happens. Oh, watch out for the hole. I wasn't really looking where I was going. Oh, we've got that other bridge down there closed, so I have to take this other bridge over here now. Look at this. The YMCA over there. Fantastic swimming pool in there. That's all closed down. Oh, a vehicle! Oh my god, a vehicle! I better get out the road. Yeah. Two vehicles! Oh my god, it's a traffic jam. Quick, run! It's a traffic jam, there's two of them. Right. I would normally head across the river over there, but they're rebuilding a bridge through there. The Jaipur bridge is being torn down and rebuilt. So I'm going to head across what I call the Green Bridge and carry on from there. Right, do a bit of a look around at Eau Claire. Like I say, all this is scheduled to be replaced. Very quiet. Just me and the squirrels. That building over there used to be the Hard Rock Cafe, for those that remember. And the only bridge we can use now pretty much to get across the park is the green one through there. So I shall head down to the Green Bridge. This is a daycare centre now, but 99% of all the daycares in the city are now closed. They closed all of those down obviously, because kids don't seem to be affected by this as much. Not sure whether that's totally true or not, I don't know, but they seem to spread it pretty quick. So all of the city daycares have all been closed down other than ones for essential workers, doctors, nurses and stuff like that. They can still access some of the daycares, but they're the only people that can. Some people. Right. Yeah, normally if it was right in the middle of winter, I would just walk straight across there because they have skating in there. But at the moment there's no skating, so. Oh, this lady's walking a dog, so I should just let them go by. Yep. Yes, the blue fencing and that over there, they've closed the bridge off. That's all scheduled for redevelopment. Oh, just gotta go by. So I'm going to head over the Green Bridge down the bottom there. Good social distancing across the bridge. Nice. I say, this that white bridge up there is scheduled for demolition. Not sure if this bridge is going to stay, because straight down that road there, that's where the LRT is coming out. It's going to come straight across the front of all these apartments. So imagine if you just bought one of these apartments, you're going to be kind of naff, because you're going to have a train going right past your building. And it's going to cut right across this wetland area here through the park and up onto the bridge. Where I'm parked is way up on top of the hill over there. I actually have a fair distance to walk. But I stopped for a while just to let some people get some distance on me. So that's good. Lots of detours down here at the moment because they've closed a bunch of the bridges off. Yes, unfortunately I can't walk straight across. I wish I could, because that would actually cut off a lot of distance for me. I see somebody has put up a sign. A lot of people don't realise that the bridge is actually coming right through the middle of here. Yeah, so we shall see. We'll see how that all works out. I actually think that'll be a huge mistake on the part of the City of Calgary. They have an option. They can tunnel under here, or they can put a bridge right through the middle of the park. But how many cities have a wetland, wildland park and an amazing park like Prince's Island Park? Is absolutely amazing. They're right in the middle of the city, and they want to put a bloody great bridge right through the middle of it, literally straight down through there. So we'll see if that ever happens. They haven't built it yet. We'll see. Right, onwards and upwards. Yes, very nice. I know this COVID thing is extremely bad, but I'm a great believer in everything bad there's something good, and in everything good there's something bad. And hopefully, with all this that's going on, people will now actually have a little bit of respect for doctors, nurses, grocery store people, taxi drivers, truck drivers, you name it. All the people that actually matter in society. Not these idiots that get paid $1 million for wearing Nike shoes because everybody thinks that's super trendy and all that crap. But people that actually make a difference in life. People that are actually important. Not these wannabes that get paid stupid money for doing absolutely jack shit. So maybe it might make people think. And if it achieves nothing else, maybe that'll be a good thing. Yeah. It's also made people realise a huge amount about pollution. I was looking at some of the maps of air pollution around the world, especially the airline industry. Holy smokes, the difference. Absolutely amazing. So maybe some good will come of this. I hope so. But, as you can see, it's pretty quiet down here. Very unusual for a Saturday, but also nice to see. Right, time to head back up over the bridge. This bridge is normally packed. I see we've had a coyote along here. See the coyote tracks all along the side there? Looking for sleeping ducks. Ducks are a lot smarter than that. There's a couple of people. One thing that is very, very noticeable in the city in the last little bit, the total lack of aeroplanes. Normally I stand here, you know, you can walk down here, you'll see 5, 6, 7 aeroplanes going over, no problem. Today I've been deliberately looking for planes. There are none. I was looking on the flight tracker thing the other day, and literally there was like 4 aeroplanes in the Calgary vicinity. Yeah. Water's flowing pretty good though, if you look. The slush is melting. That time of the year. Yeah, that water is cold. It'd be about 4 degrees, that water. Yeah, it wouldn't last long in there. But, right, I now have to walk up that hill. I'm parked up there. So, those steps over there that you see in the distance, there's normally people running up and down there all day, every day. Never changes. So at the moment, there is nobody. As you can see, they've closed off all the roads down here so that people can walk on them. This side of the road, it's all closed off. It's nice to see. And then back onto the traffic for that side, I guess. Right. Oh, people and puppies. Not allowed to pet anybody's dog at the moment either. Yeah. Right. Yeah, no petting of dogs. You get 50 people petting the same dog is not a good plan. It could easily be a transmission route. So they've said all dogs on leashes, pretty much all off-leash areas are now been cancelled. You can still take your dog there, you just got to keep it on a leash. Right, I see 2 or 3 people coming this way, so I'm going to head out. Do a short bit of video, half up the hill. Normally you can see the mountains over the top of there, but it's pretty cloudy out there at the moment. That's good, it's keeping people home. Right, I've got to head up there. It's not a bad walk, but right, onwards and upwards. Well, that concludes my little walk around Calgary. It was very nice to get out and about, stretch my legs. I'd rather been out in the mountains. Unfortunately, can't go there at the moment. Downtown still ticking along. Yes, normally, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but normally, right, yes, I just tried zooming in there, apparently didn't like that, so that is me for today. I'm going to head back and put all this lot together. Right, downtown Calgary, in very strange circumstances. Right, that's that for today.